motivation for coming back? What was the reason that made you want to?
Oh, like I said, like boxing is my passion. I mean, I missed boxing for 4 years, but I'm still active in terms of exercise, training, like that. The fans might be worried about my condition, but you know, that's what I need to prove it that I'm not that kind of fighter that lazy or need to train.
That's right, baby. Go! Way up there. Look way up there, way at. That's right. Come to me, boy. That's right.
On the final day of his intense training camp ahead of his showdown with Mario Barrios, Manny Pacquiao looked every bit the season champion, ready for one last stand. Inside Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles, the 46-year-old icon squeezed in his final drills, light runs at nearby Pan Pacific Park followed by sparring rounds, pad work, and foot speed exercises under the watchful eye of Freddie Roach and his longtime team. Despite a 4-year hiatus from professional competition, Pacquiao appeared rejuvenated, enjoying training camp as much as I did when I was 26 or 29, he said, and poised to shock the boxing world one last time.
What has been the hardest part about returning to the camp? What have you found the biggest challenge so far with getting your body back up to speed?
Oh, that's good, huh? Good question. I have adjustment a little bit because my body is not like when I was young. When I'm young, because one night rest and then you're gonna recover. Right now, sometimes overnight rest you cannot easily recover. So I have to give my body time to recover sometimes.
What was the main motivation for coming back? What was the reason that made you want to?
Oh, like I said, like boxing is my passion. I mean, I missed boxing for 4 years. It's good for me, for my body, because I've been in. I started boxing when I was young, so good for my body to rest for 4 years, and then now I come back. I feel like, you know, the passion, the fire in my eyes to work hard, like that, is still there.
This historic WBC welterweight title bout is scheduled for Saturday, July 19, 2025, at the iconic MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. The main card begins at 8 p.m. ET, with Pacquiao and Barrios expected to enter the ring around 11 p.m. ET. The event will be live on Amazon Prime, PBC PPV in the US, for approximately $79.99 and also available in the UK. Mario Barrios defends his WBC belt against 46-year-old 8-division legend Manny Pacquiao, who seeks to become the oldest ever 147-pound title holder.
International Boxing Hall of Fame, Manny Pacquiao, returning to the sport of boxing and looking to add another memorable moment to his legendary career. He will collide against the WBC welterweight champion of the world, Mario Barrios. That headlines what is going to be a dynamic night of boxing. Electricity will be in the arena, and those watching around the world on pay-per-view. Also, we have 3 outstanding undercard matchups that'll be a part of the 4-fight pay-per-view card.
Legendary trainer Freddie Roach has praised Manny Pacquiao's current training camp as one of his finest ever, despite the 46-year-old's return from a 4-year break. Speaking ahead of their July 19th showdown with Mario Barrios, Roach underscored the high energy and focus Pacquiao has brought to the Wildcard Gym in Los Angeles, noting that if anyone can do it, Manny can. Roach, who has trained Pacquiao since his early days, believes the fighter remains highly motivated and committed, stripping away distractions and staying fully dedicated to the task. With the storied duo again united in camp, Roach confidently backs Pacquiao to deliver a statement performance and prove doubters wrong. Teophimo Lopez recently joined Manny Pacquiao at Wild Card Gym for a training session ahead of Pacquiao's showdown with Mario Barrios, and he couldn't help but be impressed. In a post-session conversation, Lopez praised the Filipino legend's drive, energy, and determination, making one thing clear: he expects Pacquiao to emerge victorious. Lopez said, "What Manny Pacquiao is doing at this age, that's different. High spirits, energized, motivated, determined, and I look forward to seeing him raise his hands again, become world champion once again."
Expecting to see you here today for the run.
Yeah.
What made you decide to come and run out with Manny Pacquiao?
It's Manny Pacquiao, you know, and him coming back, fighting for the world title, WBC world title, you know, and facing a world champion like Mario Barrios, and Manny Pacquiao coming back, bringing life back to boxing. You know, I would love to just have that experience and say that I've jogged and worked out with the champ.
Talk to me about the run. How strenuous was it? Was it harder than you were thinking, easier than what you're thinking? How did it go down?
I gotta say, everything's just mental, you know, and it was definitely, you could definitely feel it, you know, for sure, especially going up those hills, you know, and for him to do this every day, every morning, is definitely a lot of hard work, but he's really dedicated. And I can't wait to see what kind of Manny Pacquiao we're going to see July 19th.
One half minute. One half.
I believe that the rest that he had, you know, outside the ring has definitely paid off in a positive way. And I look forward to seeing that come to fruition on July 19th. My whole thing really with it is really seeing that the speed is still there, you know, and shadowboxing with him, he was faster than most of us. Got to give him that. And at that age, it's very impressive. You know, I hope to stay as active and as honestly confident, you know, at that age as well.
Meanwhile, Mario Barrios didn't hold back at the press tour, declaring he's set to make him feel like the old man and ensuring Pacquiao regrets coming out of retirement. He continued, "The longer the fight goes, the more Pacquiao will feel it," clearly targeting the champion's age and stamina. Barrios explained his strategy to exploit that weakness, saying, "My job is to go in there and make him feel like the old man, make him regret coming out of retirement to face me." With both size and youth on his side, Barrios insists he'll neutralize Pacquiao's speed early, then assert dominance over the course of the bout.
I guess the fact that I'm fighting, Manny Pacquiao, like that soaking in, it's been fun though. It's been a good camp, but I'm definitely, I'm looking forward, to fighting and just getting this camp over with. It's been long.
Yeah, why? Why? Is because it's been long?
Yeah, it's been long, and again, just everything that comes with these big fights. Some people love it. They love all the media and going here and there for to do everything. I can't say I do, but it's part of the territory. So yeah.
Has it been like tiresome, like having to do as much? I would imagine you've done the most media you've done for I don't know, even the Tank fight, right?
Yeah, honestly, probably more.
How's it been?
Not the worst, but it's just answering a lot of the same questions in different ways. Some people have just like sillier questions than others.
What are some of the silliest you've gotten, bro? I want to know now.
Bro, I can't even think off the top of my head, but there's just some things that people ask, and I'm like, why would you? But yeah.
What'd you eat for breakfast, Mario?
Yeah, like things like that, man. And it's like sometimes they're so simple, but they just throw you off because it's like, why would you ask that?
It's too bad you can't say that. Like, hey, what? Why
Yeah,
would you ask that?
What the hell? What's your problem?
Barrios has made it unmistakably clear he's entering the ring with bad intentions from Manny Pacquiao. As he prepared to defend his WBC welterweight title, Barrios declared, "At any point if I see I have him hurt, it's kill or be killed in there. If I see I have him hurt, I am trying to get him out of there." He adds bluntly, "We're going in there with bad intentions," making it clear that respect for Pacquiao's legacy ends the moment the bell rings. While he acknowledges Pacquiao's legendary status, Barrios insists this fight is just another defense, and he won't hesitate to capitalize on any opportunity to finish it decisively.
I'm not going in there looking for a knockout, but I go in there with bad intentions. I know I have power in both hands, and yeah, you know, if at any point, you know, I see I have him hurt, you know, I won't hesitate to pull the trigger. And I mean, I know it's going to be, you know, it's the same for him. It's just business.
However, despite the age gap and experience advantage of his opponent, Barrios is fully focused and committed to preparing like he's facing a version of Pacquiao from his prime years. His actions reflect a man who sees this bout as a defining moment in his career, and his training camp has been all business from the start. Barrios' coach has made it clear through his comments that this fight is being approached with the seriousness of a title match. There is a balance between admiration for Pacquiao's legacy and the undeniable hunger to take him down. There's no hiding Barrios' ambition. He wants this fight to be more than just another win. He wants it to be remembered. Facing a living legend like Pacquiao comes with risk, but also great reward.
You mentioned a lot of people are asking what's going on. Are the rumors true? Is it possibly Spence? Is it Pacquiao? You know, who is Mario Barrios sharing the ring with next?
You know what? He's put himself in a great position through hard work. You know, he's a tremendous story when he turned pro and what he's been able to accomplish being a two-time world champion. And I always told everybody, you know, he fights all comers. You know, when we fought Gervonta Davis, all my hats off to Gervonta Davis. You know, but it was very difficult for us to make the weight. We were going to move up in weight. They presented us, you know, with this opportunity, and he said, "You know what? I'll bite down for it one more time." And then from there, you know, obviously we had a tough loss, but it was a competitive fight. And his first fight at 147 pounds, he goes on and takes on Keith Thurman. No tune-ups, no getting used to the thing. Goes at that point is about as good as you can get in the division, and took on that. So he takes on all comers, all challenges. His first world title against Petirov, the Russian, is about as tough as you could have done at the time. And so I think he's earned the right now to be in the biggest, best possible fights. And now it's going to be up to Al Heyman and Louis DeCubas Jr. on what they see is best and fit for his career, whether that's, you know, Pacquiao, Spence, if that's a unification with Boots Ennis.
Pacquiao has also made it abundantly clear that this showdown with Mario Barrios isn't an exhibition. It's a real professional fight. Speaking at a Las Vegas press conference, Pacquiao directly addressed the difference. "This is not an exhibition. I'm not doing this for fun. I'm going to fight a real champion, a real warrior, and I must be ready for war." He added that his return is fueled by his passion and competitive drive, stressing that he fully expects to deliver a legitimate, action-packed fight fans deserve. Pacquiao's message was clear. There's no nostalgia tour here. This is serious business, and he's prepared to sacrifice everything in training to win.
I've been a challenger for many times, and the same feeling, like I'm excited, excitement that to get the belt, to win the fight. I know Barrios he's a champion. He's a good fighter also. But on Saturday night, our job is to give enjoyment and satisfaction to the fans. You know, entertain the fans, like, you know, like a real fight, not fight like boring fight.
Manny Pacquiao has been training with intense focus, staying active and practicing continuously. His energy hasn't faded, and he moves with surprising sharpness for his age. Training clips from his camp show him hitting pads, working on footwork, and staying committed, proving he's serious about making a strong return to the ring.
Machine. He ran an hour. He did strength and conditioning with you, which is not easy.
Yeah, he didn't realize that this gets a bit harder. And as we increase the rounds, he's going to pull back on the runs a little bit. Now he knows.
He did strength and conditioning with you. He went all out. He worked hard, and now he's doing 1,600 sit-ups.
Yeah, well,
he's a machine.
Yeah.
What kind of machine is he?
Huh?
What kind of machine?
Crazy machine. He will, but as we increase this, we'll pull the running back shorter, faster. But he knows. So now he knows what the training's about. We increase the train, we increase the stations, change it up all the time, so it's continually shocking his system, and we get the good results.
It was a great workout this morning. He worked hard, as he always does. And the whole team's here. You feel the energy, the vibe.
Yeah,
good energy.
More people than I thought, but
this is light.
This guy here, I got training with this guy.
This is light.
Been trying like weeks now. He's wanted, and he keeps bugging me out this fucking jacket. Give me a jumper. Give me a jumper. Come on, mate.
Yesterday at the gym, he was throwing flurries, 10, 12, 15 punches in a combo. That's looking incredible.
Listen, I know Midson and Bags don't punch back, but he looks the same as he did.
I've been saying that. He hasn't missed a beat.
No, he hasn't missed a beat.
George Kambosos Jr. once had the privilege of training with Manny Pacquiao, and he credits those sessions with having a huge impact on his development. He often speaks about how he learned more than just punches. He learned mindset, discipline, and how to push past limits. According to Kambosos, Pacquiao's influence wasn't only physical. He taught him that boxing is a game of the mind as much as it is of the body. Watching Pacquiao in training, Kambosos learned how to blend speed, intelligence, and preparation into a well-rounded strategy.
Having trained with Manny Pacquiao had to be a huge asset for you, because even though Bay was probably your biggest name opponent up until then, you'd been. How many rounds had you done with Manny?
250 rounds over 3 world title campaigns.
So it started with the Jeff Horn fight?
It did, yeah. When Jeff got, obviously, the fight with Manny Pacquiao, I was in Los Angeles, and I was sparring his ex-sparring partners, Jose Ramirez and Ray Beltran. I was doing 5-on-5, and these guys are good fighters, former world champions. And Freddie come over and goes, Manny's got the Jeff Horn fight. So yeah, I'm hearing about it. He goes, well, you're sparring his sparring partners. How would you like to go against your countrymen and help Manny prepare? I said, Freddie, I'm all in. I know he's my countryman, but this is an opportunity of a lifetime.
Yeah,
Manny's my idol.
You can't pass that up.
So I had a fight a couple of weeks after the sparring sessions that I impressed and got the opportunity. So I still had to win that fight against Camille Bala in New Zealand. And in between that fight, I got a really bad cut on my eye. And the first thing that went to my head was, I got to sparring with Manny Pacquiao in a week and a half. I go, now this cut might stop it. So I wasn't even thinking about the opponent or thinking about the fight. I knew I was going to win this fight by any means, but I was thinking about my opportunity against Manny Pacquiao. But we got there.
Did you super glue it?
We got the stitches.
Yeah.
A week after the stitches came out, I was putting so much vitamin E cream and every bit of, theory that I could find on the internet to make sure it closed up good. And
even though Pacquiao looks physically fit, there's a large group of critics who believe he shouldn't have taken this fight. They argue that he has nothing more to prove. After all, he's an 8-division world champion, a feat unmatched in the sport's history. Many critics are questioning not just whether Pacquiao still has the physical tools, but why he would even want to return after already achieving so much. In Pacquiao's last outing, an exhibition match, he didn't look anything like the fighter he used to be. The speed, the sharpness, and the footwork all appeared to be missing. That performance left many wondering whether this return is a wise decision, especially against a younger and more active opponent.
So Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao are finalizing a deal to fight in the summer. Now, Manny Pacquiao is, I think, close to 40 years old, if not already 40. Why is he still boxing? We've seen how he looked in his last exhibition against Ampo. I'm telling you right now, if this fight ever happens, which it probably will, this fight will happen, most likely. If he gets in there with Barrios, he's gonna get whooped and possibly even stopped. Let me know what y'all think about this fight down below. Manny's already done the most legendary thing you could ever do in boxing, 8-division world champion. No one's ever done it, and probably no one will ever do it again. So why does he want to keep fighting these young guys? I don't know, man. I don't know. But let me know what y'all think was down below.
Are you rooting for Pacquiao's historic comeback or Barrios' youthful dominance? Let us know in the comments below.